Hey folks, your OS Reviews. You're watching our video first look and quick review of the MAXROCK M77 noise isolating in-ear style earbuds. In my opinion, these are some of the most stylish earphones that I found for under $11. They're simply classy, and I think it's a masterclass in how to have a design that isn't too flashy but also is extremely elegant and sophisticated, with that hint of pink and red coming in through the silicone tips, and also the silver, the gunmetal silver, as well as the actual silver, the two-tone look of the frame. It just creates a very elegant look overall that matches, I would say, the design language of current iPhones, of HTC devices, and it's just something that matches and has a really good vibe for only $11 on Amazon. With that being said, the most important thing here is audio quality and whether or not it's up to par or at least better than most boxed in-ear headphones that comes for free when you buy something. And the answer here is yes, it is. It's head and shoulders above audio quality of, I would say, earphones even 3 or 4 times its price. It's that impressive. This is actually my daily driver pair. I use this for the past 3-4 months because it's quite versatile. It's small, it's easy to carry around, has a non-tangle design with that flat ribbon wire finish, and it just works exceptionally well. There is an inline remote control which has a noise cancelling mic which you can use to take calls with, and it supports both Android and iOS devices. There's also a call reject key that dubs as a play pause key and also works on computers when I tested it out. With that being said, the button here on the remote is one of the only cons that I found, which was that it's extremely stiff to press. It's a one-piece button that extends the entire length of the remote. I'm not sure why they did that, because it makes it very difficult to press down. You have to put a lot of force on it. Otherwise, MAXROCK were also very smart here. There is this interesting looking loop design that at first confused me, but it makes sense once you wear these, and you have to pull these out, and if you pull on the wires, that's not a good thing to do because that might fry the wires. So instead you pull on this little tab. It adds some extra volume for you to easily remove the earphones from your ears after you're done listening to music. Despite being made out of aluminum, these are also quite lightweight. You could comfortably listen to music for 3-4 hours, 4 or 5 hours without any issues at all. They retain a comfortable fit and finish, and the seal here is quite tight. It never really wanted to fall out. I can kind of walk around and they would still stay put. They are noise isolating in the sense that it prevents any outside sounds from leaking in, and the same thing goes with the other way around. It doesn't have too much of sound leaking out to people who are sitting next to you either, which is good. Comes in 3 sets of colors. This is just the gray version. Also has a orange version, which also looks quite striking, and there's even a more standard black version if you want to opt for that. In terms of specifications, these have 10mm drivers, which are pretty good in terms of the output and having a good dynamic sound. We'll talk about that in a moment. It also has a 1.2 meter length cable, which is average, a gold-plated 3.5mm jack, which is nice and provides a stable connection. There's also the attention to detail here because this is made out of aluminum, and this part is kind of divoted, which makes it easier to hold and grip. In addition, this has an independence of 16 ohms and a frequency range of 20 to 20,000 hertz. Not quite as wide as some other earphones in the same price category I've seen, but it works well enough, and the sensitivity is around 103 decibels, which is extremely good. This is one of the better areas of these specific earphones. Taking a closer look at the design next, again, this is extremely beautiful to look at, again with this semi-reflective surface, but it also doesn't attract too many fingerprints or dust particles or scratches or anything like that, which is excellent. Again, the audio quality here, there's a real emphasis on the crisp sounding nature of the sound. So if you're listening to, let's say, classical music, you'll be able to hear all the intricate parts, let's say in harp, let's say the bass, the cello, the violin, they all stand out. So it's quite impressive indeed for only $12. They don't have the greatest amount of bass, so if you're listening to rock, you don't get that punch in the same sense that other, maybe bigger earphones have. But these are great for, I would say, a wide array of regular genres like pop music, electronic music. They're loud, they're clean, and they're balanced, which is impressive. The higher end frequencies are also very, very good. So all in all, a great pair of headphones. To learn more information about the MAXROCK M77 pair of in-ear style headphones, you can check out our detailed written review, but this has been our video. Thanks for watching here at OS Reviews.